Hello there, and welcome back to Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal P.I. Yes, we're back on here, going to be continuing our playthrough. But first, I would like to apologize for this episode not going out on the Friday like it was planned every week. My Friday was a little bit crazy because I ended up doing a 7-hour stream with somebody on Satisfactory, and didn't realize how late the time got, and even my Satisfactory main series episode went out late, and I completely forgot about this game. I'm so sorry. I got myself swamped a little bit, and then I had to record for the Boosteroid series that I do for the Boosteroid Cloud Gaming, and oh man, and I'm just like, oh crap, I needed to record that, so now I'm here. But anyway, putting all that aside, we're gonna go ahead and hit continue here. So if you don't know what Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI is, what the heck you doing here? Go back to the first episode of this. This is all a playthrough on a playthrough series or a playlist series on YouTube there, so you can check out my very first episode. Definitely go check that out, and that um, that way you can know. But in case you don't want to be going back there, just be aware that this is a story-based game. So if you do not want to be spoiled by the story, um, for how we got to this episode specifically, um, definitely go back to that first episode and watch it from there. Um, and that'll do you good. That'll set you right. That'll learn you. No, just kidding. But if you don't want to go back there, you don't really care about the story, things like that. What are you watching this video for? Um, this um, this is a story-based game, a story-based ghost hunting game, uh, to be precise. Basically, you go to these locations, you you already know they're haunted, but you go to these locations, you find out the information you can about these ghosts. You get all their evidences, audio evidences and stuff like that, as well as you'll find like pieces of like articles or little pieces of newspaper clippings, which is articles, I guess, and or you'll find like little notes and things like that. Just anything just around the location to find out why the ghost is haunting that location. And you find out the ghost name, you find out why they're haunting it, and you find out what they're attached to at the location, and then you help them move on. That's basically the whole thing of the game, and then and there's a whole story behind it. Each ghost is its own ghost. Each ghost has its own activity type. Um, I guess kind of activity type. Basically, how it haunts and stuff like that, the way it acts and whatnot. Because there's only a few different ghost types in this game, but each ghost it has its own behaviors and stuff, which is really cool. So it's more along the lines of realistic in terms of um, things are quite slow at the beginning. The activity, it's there, but it's kind of eh for a little bit, and then it ramps up as you collect more evidence and stuff like that. Things get a little more crazy, and it can be quite spooky. This game will surprise you. Um, so, so through this doorway is a spoiler. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you might want to go back to the first episode or whatever. But yeah, through this episode or through this doorway, this is spoilers. So this is the first map. We did Evergreen Lane. There were 4 ghosts haunting this location. And we managed to find all 4 ghosts, and we managed to help them move on as well. And then same at Polk Street, that was another house, had 4 ghosts, and we managed to help them move on as well. Some of these are quite tragic, quite sad, why the person died and why they're haunting the location now. And then at our third location, which is the church um, slash burial ground slash crypt slash forest kind of area. We found this, which is a summoning scroll, apparently to summon a demon, which is not good. So we've been working on those. Um, and then over here, this is the actual church. So this is Spruce Street. This is the church. Um, we helped this guy move on. This one. We helped the older dude, the one that made the mausoleums. Um, We helped him move on. We helped this guy move on, which was the groundskeeper way back in the day, and the old or the pastor from way back in the day as well. So these are all from different like time eras and stuff. So we got an old oil lamp, we've got a goblet, I guess, or whatever, a cup. Then we got a like top hat, and then we got an old like six shooter, old revolver, things like that. You can see, yeah. There's the spirit of the pastor, and then can't really see it, but Mr. Seegerstein hanging out with his lantern. And we've got this one. I'm just kind of bringing you up to speed in case you haven't been. Uh, this is the one in the mausoleum. I forget his name. It was Pierre or something or another, or something Pierre, or whatever. And then a shadowy figure looming over the balcony. That was the shadow ghost, which was here as well. So yeah, just kind of keep bringing you up to speed on what we're doing because there's still more ghosts at this location. If it makes sense, but oh yeah, the F key is the interact key. So yeah, we got all of our equipment here as well. We did last time we did manage to pick up the parabolic mic, which does help out. It doesn't do the same thing this one does, but it does help out as well. And then we've got our smudge sticks and our demon salt. I love it. But anyway, let's head back to the church because this is the other part of the game. So, like I said, you do pick up like different pieces. You get different picking different things when it comes to the notes causes different activity. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So this is Pastor Harold Rogers. He's the one that owns church, the church on Spruce Street here. So the Lost Reverend, we've helped him move on. Mr. Seegerstein, we've helped them move on. And the Resentful Angel Ghost of the Mausoleum, we've helped him move on. And the Shadowy Figure, the a pair of red eyes, Colt in the Woods. I think these two are related. The pair of eyes and the Colt in the Woods. I think those two are related. There might or there might be two more ghosts out there. Who knows? But we're going to be doing this one, the elusive woman in white. So this is the one that they've been reporting for over 75 years. Seeing people have been reporting a woman in white looking throughout the mausoleum for her lost child, I guess. Um, which is a ghost, of course. And then we're going to go into the archives here, the Spruce Street archives. Um, I still don't know. Here it is. So 75 years later, woman still looking for her son. Um, this is the woman in white here. They got a picture of her, I guess. So Alice is the woman in white. We have to. So we know her name. Do we know her name? Alice is. Oh yeah, that's quite a tragic story. I already read part of it. And went, holy crap. So inner diary. Alice devised a plan to ensure her husband would never find out and believe this child of her to be his own. One day, 7 years later, neighbor reported hearing a violent argument from the Williams home. So Alice Williams, okay, that's the name. We got to remember the name because that comes in handy later. Um, so Williams, tired of her husband's constant verbal barrage, she let her secret slip out of blind spite. In a fit of rage, he murdered both Alice and her defenseless son. Holy crap. Uh, I'm not going to read the rest of this. Sounds quite graphic. After uh, proudly confessing to his crime, holy crap, man. He was convicted and executed via electric chair within the state penitentiary. According to the locals, Alice's spirit still walks the hallowed grounds of the church on Spruce Street in search of her child. One such local provided us with an image on the left alleged of Alice's desperate apparition. So yeah, Alice Williams. Uh, so caught near Spruce Street, Mausoleum 2000. I have no idea because there's no numbers on the mausoleums. I've been out there, so we know that one there. I still don't know what some of this is related to. Um, some of this, we're still trying to figure all that out. uh, but anyway, I think that's all we're going to get for that. So we're just going to go ahead and close the folder. Let's get out of here. And we're going to go ahead and start our investigation. So we go over to the map. And we're going to go to the church on Spruce Street. So these are the ghosts, like I said, that we've released so far. Released means we've helped them move on. Um, and they're no longer haunting the location. And this is what they're tied to. So we've got all the relics here. So I guess all the ghosts are tied to our house or our museum. But yeah, so there's the 4 ghosts. So it was, yeah, the old pastor, the shadow ghost, I forget his name, something Pierre, I can't remember his name, and then Mr. Sagerstein. All right, so let's investigate the location. And this is also voice acted too, I should mention, just in case you didn't know. So I won't be talking during the voice acted sections. Which are getting ready one to come up here in a second. Game is having trouble loading.
I'm working towards about halfway through releasing the ghost here at the church on Spruce Street.
Okay. See, he said halfway through like the last 2 ghosts. How is we still halfway? Anyway, so these you don't need. We just need the. We'll grab the batteries here in a minute. So we are probably going to need. We need this and this. This will ramp up activity. We need a photo of her as well. Yeah, I'm probably going to take this for now, so we can ask questions and things. I don't know if it might be a residual, um, depending on. So there's that thing too. So the different types of ghosts. Every time I alt tab, by the way, it cuts out the audio. But there's only a few different types of ghosts. So there's the we'll just say the poltergeist. So the poltergeist is just mainly a ghost that just throws things, just goes all crazy, um, and stuff like. I know I could walk faster, but I don't want to at the moment. The other ghost is called the residual, which residual ghosts just kind of live out their daily lives. They don't know they're dead, but they just live out their daily lives. They interact with the environment a little bit, but they just live out their daily lives. They just live events over and over and over again, not knowing that they're dead. Or that they're reliving those events. The other type of ghost is called the intelligent, which is like a residual, interacts with the environment, but it also interacts with you intelligently. Like you can ask it questions, and sometimes it'll respond, um, things like that. The other type of ghost um, is called the shadow, which the shadow is basically you see the ghostly figure constantly, and it's always in a shadowy form, and it's quite creepy, and they could be quite crazy too, scaring you and stuff like that. And then there's the demon, which we have yet to encounter. So I'm hoping to encounter a demon on this map, but I'm not sure. So here we go into the area. This is apparently where she has been seen. Oh jeez, I thought I was being lifted up to heaven there. It got scared. It's like, no, not yet. I'm not ready. My time has not yet come. But yeah, since we picked the specific activity, hopefully we're gonna see her out here. Um, I don't know, where we find specific activity. Um, we're gonna have to quickly switch between the two. But hopefully we find some EMF out here. Let's see, the image had her placed right here by this thing, I think. It could be by any of these, couldn't it? Anyone with a slated roof. A black slated roof. It was quite a short building, so Yeah, like I said, I don't know. We could be getting spooked here in a minute. Uh, because, the ghosts do kind of jump scare you sometimes. Depending on the type of ghost it is. If it's an intelligent, you might be spooked, but eventually or not intelligent, oh, that's just, okay. What the heck is that blue light? Oh, that's my EMF. I was like, what is that blue light in there? Screen space reflections. They're causing spooks. Could be this mausoleum. Or whatever. Uh, maybe. I'm not really sure. I guess we'll find out eventually. Once we get some EMF readings or we see her or whatnot. It's quite creepy out here. I will admit that. Even though I played this game a bunch, this game still does scare me sometimes. It can be quite spooky. See, if I had the mausoleum number, because it said by whatever mausoleum, like 2000 or whatever. I don't know if this is the right area. I think this is. I don't think there's another one. I mean, this area makes sense. What does it say? Her morning sun, which oh, sorry. No, it is. Yeah, her morning sun, which rose divinely bright, was quickly. I can't read that. Mantled with the gloom of night. I think that says mantled. Mantled. Or it says. Yeah, that one's kind of broken. Nah, I could be wrong about that. Whatever it says. I'm sorry. None of these have doors, so you can't go in. Can't go in them. Which, yeah, makes sense, I guess. Yeah, we might be out here a while too before anything happens. Near Mausoleum 2000. I have no clue where that might be. But what's weird is we could like come around a corner and she could be like right there, And we go and then it goes boom, and we go pants pooping. I don't know. I know it's not up there because that's where the last ghost was. I'm pretty sure it wasn't up there. I'm like walking all over these things. Stop doing that. I'm gonna cause more ghosts that I have to get rid of. There's also like tons of graves, like all along the road out there, which is pretty crazy. I've yet to hear or see anything. Hopefully this is not bugged, because I've been out here a few times, and I've never seen the woman in white or heard a noise or anything like that. So, oh jeez, I saw that light up and I was just like, and it's just like, oh, it's just a thing. Just screen space reflections are causing me to get scared. I'm not scared. You're scared. What are you talking about, food? Oh, near this. Is this Mausoleum 2000? That's gotta be, right? That looks perfect, like the image, yeah. It looks just like the image. I don't know how they took the image, but yeah, that looks just like the image. So maybe she's around here. Right? I am right, right? Or am I wrong? Is it this one? Maybe it's this one on the end. Look at this massive cross. It could be this one. I don't know. There's only a few of those. I'm still waiting for activity, though. Like I said, hopefully this ghost is not busted because of game. Because it was a pretty low roof. What was that? It was over here. I got my camera ready. I don't like that. I think we found our ghost. Where? Oh, here. I can't see her. Can you guys see her? I can't see her. She's right here somewhere. I was hoping to get a picture. That was creepy. This one, then. It's gotta be this one. Right? Need some EMF. She started over here, though. It's pretty crazy. So, Isabel Maria Hill, loved wife of William Hill, departed this life. This one's readable, which is crazy because none of the other ones are. Sus. Why is this one readable? Uh, in the early life, a teacher and a principal at Oakwood Secondary School. Or maybe that's somebody in real life. Ooh, that's not fun. Oh, there's no way there's an freaking where? Where did that go?
These lights are acting funny.
Yeah,
I
very
should
funny.
continue investigating.
Walking this way. Come on, get it.
EMF meter should
Yes.
not behave this way. This is paranormal.
Alright, sweet. That's gonna ramp up the activity. That's why I'm like yes, because more activity is better. So we could be dealing with the residual the way it's acting. It doesn't seem to be interacting with the. Looking this way. Almost had it. Dang, that was close. I think it is a residual. Doesn't seem to be interacting with me too much. Of course, there's nothing else. The environment can't be interacted with out here, so there's no light switches or anything the ghost could interact with. So Yeah, that is strange that this is the only one that's readable. But that's not the name, though. It's Alice Williams, not Isabel Maria Hill. So I'm gonna guess that once we can get a photo, we probably should. Man, I don't know about being buried above ground like this, or being in a coffin above ground inside of a concrete box shaped like a little house. I don't know about that. Not my cup of tea. Be like, look, just burn me, put me in a little jar, throw me into the ocean or something. Freaking care. I'm dead. What am I gonna care? Return my body to the earth. Like truly, not just in a box, but do like who does that? The trees. They turn dead bodies into trees. Not not in a morbid way. It's a type of process that basically the body grows the tree. It's really crazy. That's like that's pretty fancy. And then you have a forest with a fence around it. So it's like oh that is pretty fancy. Oh, come on, give us more evidence. I need the cold temps evidence. This mausoleum doesn't have a slated roof, which is kind of suspect. Oh, that was just my okay. This is the only one with a slated roof, so it had to have been taken here then, since she's over here. Unless she's in multiple locations around the place. It's like this is the only one that's readable, so this makes sense. Kind of, but the name is wrong. And it's only readable on these older ones that look like that. See, a lot of these, like I said, they're not readable. They don't have names on them. So that's why I'm curious if any of these are readable. Maybe we can find where she was placed. Yeah, see, none of these other ones are readable. That's the only one. Maybe that's her mother's name for some reason. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. So that image would have had to been taken like here or something, huh? While they were walking by. Why? Looks like silhouettes in the darkness. Really does. But they're just gravestones. It's spooky over there too. At least we know where to look for evidence. We just gotta get the evidence. That's the only thing. Like, come on. Wait, this one's readable too. What does it say? Feddersen. Here in the hope of a glorious. Oh, in glorious respects lie the remains of the. I can't read it all. It's annoying. Like, oh, another. Oh, I thought I saw something. Um, it's like the only readable ones, and I can't freaking read them. What's the last name on this? Is there even a last name? Dead in May 1956. Interesting. Huh, that's weird. It's weird that those are the only two so far. I guess those are the only ones that matter. Hmm. I'm looking for other ones that might have names. Because the ghost is doing like no activity right now. Never mind.
These temp readings are unusual. Something is going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
Something is going
Wow,
on
that's
here.
great audio evidence. Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence. That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence. That's extraordinary audio evidence.
All the audio evidence. Hopefully you can get a photo. All we hear is the footsteps in here, her crying. Loved wife of William Hill. Who the heck is William Hill? Unless this is wrong, they changed the name maybe on the gravestone, but didn't change the name on the clippings. I don't know. I thought I heard something. Oh, never mind. That's just some things. So I guess yeah, we just gotta wait. Now that we've got the EMF and the temperature. Jeez, what's that?
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence. Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
That's very your audio evidence. See, now that we're getting more evidence, the activity's starting to ramp up a bit. I guess we'll just wait around until something else happens, huh? Getting the audio evidence for this game is kind of annoying sometimes. It does take a while. You have to get every single piece. Definitely hanging around this area. Come on. Give us some more evidence. Does this one have a name on it? No. Neither but does that one. Oh my gosh, I seen her. Oh, she scared the absolute crap out of me. I didn't have my camera out. Oh, oh, that was creepy. I just I didn't even see it half of the way. It still jumped. So she's right around this area. I want a photo cam of you, but I also need audio. I wonder if she's an intelligent then, because she disappeared. I got too close. She appeared like right there. But it wasn't in white. It's definitely creepy. I need to catch her by surprise. Surprise! Surprise? Nope. What was that? No. No, 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 no. Is that the kid? I thought I heard mommy. Oh, dude. No thanks. I'm so creeped out now. So they're looking for each other inside this area. Oh, it's creepy, but it's also sad at the same time. It's like I don't know whether to be scared or to feel sorry for, or a bit of both, you know? Yeah, there's like a invisible wall here. Oh, come on. I mean, I say come on, but I also don't want to see you at the same time. It's so spooky. Uh, so funny though. The thing is it's just like the heck. I'm looking. I got my camera ready. Hmm, nothing. Nothing yet. I thought I turned the corner and there she was, but it's just a shadow. Now I'm jumping at shadows. Okay, what the heck now? Not nothing? Once my heart rate comes all the way down, then it's gonna be like, blah. I'll be like, no. If only I had my camera out at the moment. She seems to be very camera shy. Weird. And I don't see anything around this area. That made me jump, that noise. There she is.
Wow, I took a photo of a ghost.
Yeah, we got her. Oh, that made me jump so freaking hard. Uh,
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder. What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
oh my gosh. I panic pictured same time. Oh my gosh, I did not expect to turn and come around the corner. My whole mouth just went, ah! I love it though. I love being scared like that. When they're good, genuine jump scares, they're not just trying to get you to jump, but they're trying to scare you in a good way, I guess you could say. Oops, I hit space. Huh. I didn't know space actually activated things. Oops. What was that? Definitely some spooky noises, but those aren't considered spooky. So she's definitely hanging around this grave, and I wonder why. I know William's in the name, but that's not how names work. This ghost is confused. The next time I see her, I need to walk up to her and see if she looks at me. If she looks at me, then we've got an intelligent. If she just keeps walking, which I think it is, I think it's a residual. It makes sense. Hmm. Bump my mic, sorry. Guess we just gotta stay in this area. Listen out for noises. I don't think it's like I said, I don't think it's an intelligent ghost. I think it's a residual looking for her son. Would that would have reason to believe though that it's an intelligent, right? Hmm. Because she's looking for her son. This one does not want to give evidence, does it? It's very spooky though. Now that we got the recorder, nothing's gonna happen, huh? Is her name Peterson Williams? Maybe. Still weird. Oh, in her 90th year. So she was 90. Yeah, that's not the ghost we're looking for. Or that's not the name of the ghost we're looking for. I wonder why she's hanging around here, though. This specific one. Or if it's the entire area. It does seem like that spot. Curious. Maybe we just stand here. Maybe she will appear. Or make some noise. And she does walk for a fair bit too, so. Oh, come on. I might leave with and come back with a parabolic mic, but yeah, that might be an idea. Going, going. I'm out later. Just kidding. I'm gonna go get the parabolic mic, and then we'll go back out there. Okay, and here we are back over. I also grabbed the REM pod too, so that I knew that when there was activity. So I think I'll set that up. Would be useful if I actually turned it on. There we go. So now we'll know if there's activity.
I'll keep that as audio evidence. That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
So at least we can hear her with us. We don't have to be too close. Yeah, this one picks up way better than the other one does.
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
Let's see. Oh, she's around here somewhere.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
She was walking. There's that one.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
The mommy one. It's like the kid was over here somewhere. I wonder why we're hearing that one. that'd be like a child ghost or something. And this one picks up a lot more. It's hard to get all the evidence all on one video because it's just like it just takes so long sometimes. Yeah, I think we're dealing with the residual here so far. I haven't been proven otherwise yet, but mm, I thought another light appeared on that. It's like, no, it's here. All right, I guess we'll just wait around, see if we can get some more audio. Keep getting that one over here.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
Hmm. Oh, there she is. Where? Can I see her? She's like right here.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Hmm. Guess we'll ask some questions.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Do you know why I'm here? Do you know why I'm here?
I don't think we're gonna get any answers.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
So like I said, I think it's a residual.
How many people are here other than me? How many people are here other than me? Is this your home?
Yeah, a mausoleum. Is this your home?
Is this your home? Do you like the current family living here? Do you like the current family living here? Why are you here? Why are you here?
Last one.
Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name?
Nada. Surprised this thing has not gone off yet. Last time we were getting all kinds of EMF over here, and now it's like, nope. Okay then. At least this one gives great audio. Um, as well. Yeah, you don't see her very often either. Usually residuals like to show, or sorry, intelligence like to show themselves quite a lot, so you can get photos and stuff. You can hang out with them, have a beer. Just kidding. No, it's just the way they act. Sometimes you'll rarely see a residual. I mean, you'll see them, but it's more rare because they don't know that they're showing themselves or anything like that, and they probably don't even know you're there. Hey,
Ooh, that
got
is
her
eerie
laughing.
audio
Yeah, it's
evidence.
very eerie. We got it though. We got all her
Cool as
evidence.
that. I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
Sweet. Okay, that you know what that means? That means we gotta pick up our stuff. Yep, we pick up our stuff and we go. We got all the audio evidence and we got all the camera evidence and whatnot. And I think she's a residual. I really do. So we're gonna go back to the we're gonna go back to the office, and we know that her relic is a doll. I'm guessing that's the son's doll, or maybe that's hers. I'm not really sure. Um, but we know she's looking for her kid, and it was a tragic, very tragic story of the husband just going crazy on them and killing them both. So um, maybe the kid's buried out here too. Maybe that's why she's haunting the location, looking for him, because she can feel he's there. I don't know. I guess we'll see though. Like I said, these stories can be pretty tragic, pretty sad. So I don't know. Fair warning, I guess. Long into it. That's why I didn't read some of it though. It's just, you know, reading some of it could get me in trouble on YouTube. So we got to be careful with some of that. And some of it's just like, I don't even want to read this, man. I don't. I've already read it, but I don't want to read it aloud. Anyway,
Jeez! I stare demon back through the gates of hell, but the phone rings and I jump out of my skin.
what the
AirPods, total amounting of $1,499. But
what?
we have found some suspicious activities in your account while processing the payment. So in order to cancel your order, kindly press 1 to speak with our fraud department. Thank you.
Why do I even have an office phone?
What even? What? I've never. This phone didn't scare me. He scared me when he went, "Jeez!" It was such a late reaction. Jump out of my skin. I know what that feels like though, where it's just like, oh yeah, I can go to the movies, um, and be jump scared, and a lot of the times, because there's a lot of those movies that are jump scary are they're very predictable. When it comes to when the jump scare is going to happen, the way the characters act, stuff like that. It's just like, it's just look, just stop it. You're trying too hard. And then yeah, this, and then somebody will, while watching the movie, I'll be like, I hate this jump scare stuff. It's so crap. It doesn't even, you know, it might make my face twitch a little bit, but it doesn't really bother me. And then somebody will be like, tap me on the shoulder, and I'll freaking jump through the ceiling, you know. And anyway, let's go. So let's drive in the woman in white. So here's the tracks that we had picked up. That was her crying. Oh, just play the full thing. Okay, next. Why? Sounds like she laughed crying, which is when you go insane. Here comes mommy. I didn't even think about that. All I heard was mommy. Oh, that's creepy as well. That could be put into a movie, man. Oh, there's that one. Okay. Yeah. So that's all the audio tracks we got. Again, I think it's residual because also game wise, I know it's a residual because we would not have all the audio evidence because when you ask a question and you get a response, that's part of that ghost's audio evidence to fill that up to know what the relic is. So I know it's a residual. So Now I'm going to go in here. We're going to go to the slime. Got 294. Is that enough for the camera yet? The auto cam? No, 650. Woo. Oops, that's expensive. Release and exorcisms. So we need residual ghost, which is the red band. The red banded one, kind of plain. That one there. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in my inventory. So whatever you put on your hotbar down at the bottom when you're in the office, it transfers with you when you go into the game. So we're gonna do this. Oh, whoops! Don't do that yet. No. Earn 500 experience at the church on Spruce Street. I attend regularly. That's the other thing. I was looking at some of the achievements, and some of the achievements like this one. I've released all the ghosts, right? And then what was this, Spruce Street or Polk Street? I've released all the ghosts at all these different locations, right? But I didn't get those achievements for the experience. So for some reason, I don't know. I guess what I should do probably is go back with one of the relics, take the relic back, because you can get the ghost to haunt the location again if you take the relic back to the location. So we can earn experience that way, just to get those achievements. I guess I don't know why, but for some reason I just didn't get them. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to the church. Yeah, so this is the ghost we're doing now. Looks like a doll. I'm gonna guess it's probably at one of those locations that of the place that's. Oh crap! You know what I forgot?
I'm working.
Um, whoops! Completely forgot.
I'm just not feeling it tonight.
Yep.
Perhaps I should try and get some evidence before I wrap up.
No, Conrad.
Maybe I should give it a little effort before wrapping up.
No,
Maybe I should give it a little effort before wrapping up.
no, 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 Conrad. We're not doing that. Not doing that today. Now let's go back to the office. I forgot to put in the notes thing. I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. But it's okay. So if you want specific evidence from one of the ghosts, the best way to do it is to do the notes. And also don't forget to bring your coat. Sorry, I'm being stupid. So the elusive woman in white, seen in the crypts, and then oops, that's the inbox. Archives, Spruce Street. And you know when you got all the pieces of evidence because you see the little black behind some of these. Those the shape of the item is there, so you know if you've got everything or not. So Alice William is the name, or Alice Williams. Yep, photo of apparition of Alice Williams, right there. Mausoleum 2000. That's a real image. Okay, that's why we couldn't find it, because that's a real image. That makes sense. Yes. That's the only thing we're going to take out there, by the way.
I'm working toward.
Yeah, we've already heard it. Oh, what? If it didn't give me the... Oh, it's because I backed out and I forgot to re-grab it. Whoops. Back to the truck. Back to the truck with my parking lights on. Draining the battery. So I have to get a jump start to leave. Like a fool. It was this one. It's got cars going by. This is the fastest you can run in the game. And this is our smudge. This is our smudge. Smudgy smudge. We'll burn it once we get out there. At least we don't have to go far. I mean, we don't have to ramp up the activity either. We should be able to easily do this. So she appeared a lot over here. So I'm going to burn the smudge here and see if that activates it. Oh, wait. Put that out. Put that out. We haven't found the doll yet. I'm a fool. I'm a fool for your lovin'. Might take me a minute to find the doll. Oh, it's got some flowers on it. Where are we gonna find a doll? Like, it makes no sense. Where I would find that. I thought maybe the gravestones that I could read, or the crypt that I could read, or whatever the heck it's called. But no. Yeah, she appeared around here, but I don't. Is that it right there? Oh, that is creepy. Found the doll. Okay, maybe where we found the doll. For this statue here. So we're waiting for it to start lighting a spark, because the ghost will interact with it. Well, kind of. Its energy will interact with it. So we got to find the right spot where it will start burning like crazy. You'll know because it'll go up in flames. Maybe I was in the wrong area. Was I like just on the edge of it? Oh, wait, right here? No. Jeez, she scared the crap out of me. Are you telling me where I need to go? It's not here. Is it here? No, not here either. Or here. I'm just trying different locations. We might have to go get another one here in a second. Where is she? My smudge is... I might have to go and get a new one. Once we find... I'll use this one to find the location. And then we'll get another one. Oh, wait. Right here? I saw a little flame. No, not right here either. Where is this? I don't know if it's in this area or what's happening. It's hard to find. It's definitely not here. Or here where we found the doll. Like I said, we gotta find the specific area. See, I thought maybe in front of this, but she also appeared here a lot too. Oh, wait. This one? No. She's always walking around this area. Just gotta find the right spot. Hmm. What the heck? Come on, ghost. Smudge is almost gone. Man. It's definitely not here. Like I said, you'll know when it starts a fireball. Oh, yeah, we need a new smudge. Ah, balls. Alright, now that we're back here, let's see. No idea. We tried all around here and there wasn't a single bite. Oh, a single thing, so. She was here at one point. Except I have no idea. I don't know. I guess we just keep walking along till we find her. Oh, I thought that started sparking. Nice, neat little fountain. We tried all these locations, but nothing. Like, what the heck? Makes no sense. There should be a location where she's most of the time she's at, but I don't know where she's buried either. This one's, well, was smoke in there. How many smudge sticks? I might just grab a few if I have to go back. I might grab like a couple because this is ridiculous. What the heck, man? I'm like all over the place. And still have yet to find the spot where I need to be. Oh, it's burning kind of weird right here. Let's try this spot. No. Okay. Oops. It's creepy. It's creepy doll. Actually, it's not that bad, but still kind of creepy. It's burning like that right here, but obviously you could put it back or put it down and nothing. Like I said, you'll know because there'll be flames coming out of it, like a bunch. Just a whole bunch of flames. But for some reason, she's not interacting with it. Weird. What if we just do it here? No? I'm gonna have to go back and get another smudge, I think. Because there's only one singular spot where they interact with the smudge. And we gotta find it. Around this fountain, maybe? Here? Nope. She's just everywhere, isn't she? Huh. Yeah, we need another smudge. One moment. Okay, so I've been at this for quite a while. Probably around 30 minutes to an hour, somewhere around there. I really haven't been paying attention. It's been a long time that I've gone through many smudge sticks. So I actually had to look this one up. Sorry about that, but I had no freaking clue where it was. I've tried every freaking building in this thing, I think. I even started going through them methodically. Everything. Could not find it. Guess where it is? It's not even in the freaking crypts right here. It's over here. Um, so yeah, just to give you an orientation of where we're at here. Let's follow the road. So there's the mausoleum. This is what you pass by when you come down to the crypts. There's a building on your right. So here's that one angel statue. There's that other angel statue. And this is where you normally enter. So that's the road back up to the van. So you come down this way, and instead of going into the crypts, you hang a right here on the road, and you follow the road around all the way down the road. And we keep going, keep going. There's a 25 limit sign here, and you're going to see some of these as well have been buried outside. And we're going to go to this one, which you'll see this one called Valerie. I don't even know the name. But yeah, it's this broken one right here. That's just, the actual thing's been broken. So if we light this, I was just doing it a minute ago. There, I walk into it. Yeah, there we go. There it is. So that's what it does when it's ready to go. Yeah, I had to look that up because I had no freaking clue. It's so annoying that it's not in the actual freaking crypts um, as well. Just crazy. All right. Alice Williams.
I'd like to acknowledge Alice Williams' presence.
So we gotta follow this thing very closely because we could lose it in here. She was hanging around this area, definitely. What is her attachment? The doll.
It must have been miserable for you to be married to such a terrible person, and equally difficult to hide your son's father, who I assume gave you this doll as a reminder of what happiness feels like.
Yeah, and then we always go back to where we started. Wait for me. Yeah, pretty freaking tragic story. So this is where she's buried, I guess, then. Um, what was the spirit's grief upon death? Oh, it wasn't joy. Or was it joy? Because it ain't trust, and it ain't anger. It's got to be joy then, because she was robbed of it. You know. I'm gonna say joy then, because it's not remorse. She's not remorseful, or is she? I don't know. Try joy.
Ugh, I forgot what I was saying.
Balls. Damn it. I gotta do this thing again. Okay, let's try not to mess it up this time. So it's gotta be anger then, huh? Because I thought joy because of the doll, but that wouldn't make any sense, I guess. Anger?
I know how angry you must be with your husband. He paid for his crime, and it is time to be at peace with your son.
There she is. Can't see her hardly, but she was there. Believe me. All right, that's it. Another ghost has been helped to move on. Nice.
I should make sure this relic is on me when I leave.
Yep. Always put the relic in your inventory for when you want to leave. All right, so back to the van, and that's going to be pretty much it for this episode of Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal P.I. Yeah, that one I actually had to do it like 4 times because I would get to the end. Like the second time, like I went to redo it, right? I'm gonna cut all that out, but the second time I went to redo it, my smudge stick ran out, so it interrupted the process halfway through, and then it glitched. And then I came back to get a smudge stick, couldn't grab a smudge stick, but was finally able to grab it. Went back there the third time, picked Alice Williams, but it switched to another name right as I clicked it because I don't know, like I said, it was glitched out. And it was just like, what was I saying? I was like, oh, motherfucker. And then it wouldn't activate. So then I had to leave the area, come back, and then grab another smudge stick. And the fourth time finally worked. I did glitch it out by accident, but that's okay. We got her done. So make sure the doll's in our inventory, and we leave. All right. We'll come back to see what he says, but yeah, that's another ghost off the books. Off the books, off the woman in white. Yep, completed it. 75 experience for that. Right, return. Okay. So now if we look at the museum here, now we've got the doll. The woman in white is seen weeping in the crypts on Spruce Street. That's not the image I took, but I wish it was the image you took, but then I guess it'd be crazy. Whatever. Like the first image you took, it was like, oh, I got an image of a ghost. But yeah, we finally got it. Nice. So that's that one done. I'm wondering because we still got a couple. We still got a couple different ones as well. Um, and when I was told by somebody because I was looking through, you know, trying to find the where the release location was, and um, I was told by them that you should be looking at the wiki. Don't forget the wiki exists. So I went, ah, I completely forgot it exists. So yeah, locations: church on Spruce Street, the church itself. Investigate the church. So the crypts is the one we wanted to look at. Oh, that's what it looks like in the day. Nice. So yeah, there's a few different things here. There's Shadow in the Forest. There's Original Colonist. Red Eyes could be very old. Oh, interesting. Road between the crypts and the woods. Red Eyes is seen east of the crypts. Interesting. Other transparent beings in the crypt. Wait a minute. Many folks have reported other transparent. For example, a young Timothy has allegedly been seen. Okay. So her son is there, is buried there. Connection between the two entities. Connection to spirits in the crypt. Okay. And wandering spirit in the crypts. I guess that would probably be all the notes for that one. But we'll do that next time. I'll remember this this time. So yeah, we could have had so much help as well for like some of the notes and stuff. So we were missing some activity. That's why it's probably why it's been so hard. And I'm guessing, yeah, this is only the church on Spruce Street and the Harbor Lighthouse. We got Spirit Guide. So here's the residual ghost. Like I said, the residual ghost. I've read through this. This is the intelligent ghost, and then you got the poltergeist, and then you have demons. Oh, it doesn't say shadows. I guess a shadow and an intelligent are one and the same, pretty much. Except for one's a shadow, one's just a normal looking ghost. But yeah, interesting. Okay. I have to remember the locations one. I didn't know you could look up that location on the wiki. So now that I know that, it's going to be pretty darn easy to get some of that activity. So, but anyway, um, that is going to be it for this episode. And by the way, that person telling me wasn't just telling me; it was just like, hey, um, you know, you could find some of this information on the wiki, and I was just like, there's a wiki. It's like, damn it. Anyway, but that is going to be it for this episode of Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal P.I. We got another ghost. So apparently there's another ghost out there. And then there's Red Eyes in the forest, I guess. So we still got another ghost there. But yeah, anyway, like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.